think it's very nice experience. It's very nice city, nice atmosphere, and also I feel it's quite different from the Chinese art circle. People here is more dancing.
Pure. Yeah.
I mean, because in China, if in China, I don't want to meet many artists because they are always talk about the market auction or big house or car something, and also some entertainment. Here, I feel just what's the pure.
Yeah.
I like.
Is that a recent thing that more people are talking about market now than, let's say, like 10 years ago or something?
I think 2 or 3 years ago was very hot topic. But because the economical crisis, maybe people talk about more about the hard time. 就说有些人会谈到他的那个银行里的钱缩水了，艺术家。
So if nowadays after the economic crisis, the turmoil things, people started to talk about their banking account, the money in the banking account becoming less and less. Yeah.
I mean, including artists.
Yeah.
When you were doing the interviews for Keyword School the first time, was that generation of people talking about market then in the same way people did since the market crisis? Economic crisis?
Before.
It was before, right?
2007, I interviewed 30 Chinese contemporary artists. They are I think the hottest artists in China, like Ai Weiwei and also Cao Fei, like Zhang Peili. Because the whole of the group of how to say most
Yeah, the hottest. Yeah,
hottest
most popular.
Participated a show in Austria and Graz Museum.
Power station.
Graz Museum.
Graz Museum. Okay.
Graz Kunst Hall. Yeah. So I just get the chance to do the project, interview them. I think that's very interesting. Yeah. So for me, it's very interesting to know artists and think about their social role in that time. Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about like how you see your work being very different? Like you talked about Western art being very intellectual based work, and you just talked about like a social aspect about like that being kind of important. So I wonder how you see your work fitting into in comparison to Western art, but how you fit into like contemporary art, or is it a shape phrase of that?
Because I think this is quite difficult to answer the question. I think because as I know in the Western art circle, there are a lot of quite different artists. Someone like the Barbara we met 2 days ago, and some artists maybe quite different, totally different. They are always concerned about society or social issues. So, but as I know in China, most people and most artists, they always put more attention to the social events. Yeah, this is a situation. 就说在中国关心自己内心的艺术家要比西方少。
Okay. So in China, like more artists compared to Western artists, and Chinese artists tend to focus on the social issue more like self-oriented works.
就说从中国艺术家的作品里，你可以就像一面镜子，可以看到社会。
Yeah, so like Chinese artists' work is like a mirror. It's more like reflecting what's going on in society.
所以看中国当代艺术家的作品，你可以一定程度上看得到当代中国人的状态。
So if you by just looking at the Chinese contemporary artists' work, you can more or less get a general idea of what the society looks like, what is the Chinese contemporary society, and those people who live in this